Hey Glenn, hey Ashley, how are you doing? Leo here. And the email was Glenn's email, and then it said Ashley at the bottom, so I wasn't for sure who to address, so I just addressed both of you all. Again, my name is Leo Arona from Arona Marketing. I really appreciate you reaching out today. So I wanted to get this video sent over to you. The video is just going to be some tips and tricks that you can actually do yourself in-house to help your online presence. We'll go over your content. We'll go over your Google Maps. We'll go over your competition and keywords. So as you can see, I've got your website pulled up right here. Veteran owned and operated. That is awesome. I got another company I work with, and they're veteran owned and operated too. That is great, and I appreciate the services. Bluegrass foam installation. Got your logo here. Love the blue and the white. That's UK colors for sure. And that's displayed throughout your whole website. So a great color pattern. I like the color pattern. Got some great photos on here of you guys doing your work. Overall, the website's really not a bad website. But what I would say is content. Google loves content. And on this homepage, you want to make sure you have a minimal of 1,500 words of command content. And reason being is 24/7, these bots crawl these sites, and they're just trying to identify who you are and what you do. So the more content that you give Google to crawl, the more accurate the services and locations and things are going to be, and the more accurate Google is going to represent your business. So the bots are going through here. They're checking the content. They're checking the bulleted. They're checking the interlinks. They're seeing the keywords that you're using. They're seeing the locations that you're targeting. That way they can better categorize you in the search. So, I mean, right here in your name, foam installation. So if someone in Louisville is typing in foam installation, Louisville, Kentucky, you want to pop up for that. Spray foam, injection foam, any kind of installation you want to make sure you're coming up with on the search because you want to be found. Well, the reason you're not being found right now is you don't have enough content and you don't have keywords throughout your content. Now, a keyword is simply a search phrase, like I was stating just a second ago. So if you go to Google and you search foam installation Louisville, Kentucky, foam installation Lexington, Kentucky, that is a buyer intent keyword. So you want to make sure that you have those keywords throughout your content. That way, whenever the bots crawl these sites and it says Louisville, Kentucky, foam installation, the bots will mark your site. That way, when someone searches that term, those bots know that your site houses those words, and it'll start ranking you higher and higher and higher. The more searches that you're involved in, the more keywords that you have, the more content. And you also want to make sure that you're saving photos and videos as content as well, or as keywords as well, because although these are amazing photos, the bots don't see these photos. All they see is RS equals width 600, height 600. That should be foam installation, Louisville, Kentucky, spray foam installation, Lexington, Kentucky, something like that. So each one of these photos is an opportunity to sneak you a good keyword in there. Because again, the bots don't see the photos, they just see what's behind. Also, I would suggest more ways to convert up here at the top. The call button's not click to call. You know, almost 50% of people that's searching they are searching on their cell phone. So having a contact us up here, a form submit, or a number that they can just click to call really makes it easy for them to be able to access you and give you a call. Now, what I've done is I've taken your website and put it in a tool I use called Eros, and it's going to give me your analytics and where you're setting. So this is your UR, this is your DR. This simply means the trust that your website has with Google, and this is the strength that your website has with Google. You've got 4 backlinks and 2 referring domains. Now, the backlinks is the power. That is the cream of the crop. The backlinks is what's going to power your website. It's going to power your keywords. It's going to power everything. Now, a backlink is simply one website linking to another website via clickable button or text. And you want to make sure you stay away from spammy websites. An example, you could go to Pizza Hut, eat, leave them a review, and you could put bluegrassfoaminstallation.com in the review. That will be a backlink, but it won't hold any power. So you want to make sure that you're getting the right backlinks. And also this UR and DR, this is out of 100. So you want to make sure these numbers are balanced and continuously moving up. As of right now, you're not being indexed for any keywords at all. And of course, that's not driving any traffic because the traffic doesn't know to come there because of the keywords. Now, what I've done is typed in a keyword, spray foam, Lexington, Kentucky. Now, up here at the top is normally where you will see the ads, which is a great way to get business quickly. But once you stop paying for those ads, you're gone off the first page. And that's even if you're on the first page for those ads. And that is the allure of ranking organically, because you're ranking organically. No one's going to knock you out of that spot unless someone comes and outranks you. Has more backlinks, more content, more keywords, things like that. It's going to take a lot to beat you once you rank organically, unless you just completely give up and quit running, your backlinks, things like that every month. So right here, you see your map pack. This is the Google map pack, and this usually houses 3. They used to house more up here, but this is only the top 3. So, of course, these top 3 are getting the lion's share of the search volume. Being in the map pack gives you 30 to 40% of your business, and you're not in this top 3 right now, and that's okay, because there's multiple ways to get here. You want to make sure that you are constantly adding reviews, because reviews are very important, and when people come to search your business, they are going to go to the reviews. Make sure your business name, address, and phone number is the exact same all across the internet, because you do not want to mislead Google. There's also a 750 character About Us section at the bottom that you want to make sure gets filled out completely, and don't forget to add keywords in that as well. Also, by posting branded, geo-tagged, or geolocated photos weekly, it really helps. And that is the properties of your photo. You go into the photo and you optimize that photo completely, and that's going to help you reach other areas as well. Also, adding citations. Now, citations, just your business name, address, and phone number in directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, White Pages, things like that, because as silly as it sounds, at the end of the day, Google is just one big popularity contest. And by giving out your information to as many people as possible, it's really going to start to make Google trust you more, and it's going to boost your business. And that's not only in your area, that's in your surrounding areas as well. Now, again, being in this Google Map Pack is going to give you 30 to 40% of your website traffic that's going to go to your website, and they're going to give you a call from there. Now, this is the organics. This is where you're going to draw 60 to 70% of your business. And again, 30 to 40 from your Google Maps. So these two go hand in hand. Now, what I've actually done is I've pulled up your number 1 competitor in Lexington and your number 1 competitor in Louisville. Now, again, this is the analytical tool. This is yours. And then this is the number 1 competitor in Louisville. Notice their strength and their trust of their website, their backlinks, the keywords that they're being indexed for, and then the traffic they're getting about. This is saying they're getting about 100 people there a month. Usually this is on the low end. The number is a little higher. And then this is your number 1 competitor in Lexington. So about the same thing. Let me see. Louisville. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I was about to say those numbers are exact. So we'll punch these guys in here. All right, now this is theirs. This is the Lexington one right here. This is the one we went through whenever we just put spray foam in Lexington. They're the number 1 in organic, and you see why. Now look at this. Look at this traffic. This speaks volumes again about not having spammy backlinks. You want to make sure that you're going after the backlinks that's authoritative and relevant to your industry and you. Now they've got 468 backlinks with 98 traffic. and they've got 127 backlinks with 400 traffic. Again, with the backlinks, it's quality over quantity. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 backlinks. If they're spammy, someone with 120 is going to beat you out with the quality. But what I wanted to show you here with these is what I do is I research your competition and see why they are in that #1 spot, and then we mimic it and then do more. This is what I want to show you. Spray foam installation near me is 13,000 searches a month with the 12 KD, which is totally fine to go after this right here. They're getting 204 people to their website a month. The downside in this is someone in California can type in spray foam installation near me and your website will get a ping for it. So that's why you really want to go down, niche down to installation Louisville, Kentucky, installation Lexington, Kentucky, installation Louisville installation, spray foam installation. This is a national keyword. I just threw this in here just to show you the difference. A national keyword is, again, someone in Maine, Nevada, California, Florida. They can type in this word and you're going to get a ping for it. But unless you're willing to travel all across the country, it's really not good to have that in your website because it's giving false numbers. Again, let's see, a while ago, this shows that they're getting 204 traffic. Now, if that was spray foam Louisville, Kentucky, and they got 200 traffic, I'd almost guarantee half of those jobs or they're landing half of those jobs. But having near me, it's kind of hit and miss. The good thing here is these keywords are really, really low. Normally a keyword like this, again, is going to be in the 40s and 50s. And just like with your UR and your DR, the lower the number, the higher the number, the harder it is to rank. So the lower the number here, the easier it is to rank. So installation Lexington, Kentucky is a 2 KD and there's 80 search volume a month. And that would be a lot easier to rank for as opposed to spray foam installation that's a 42 KD and you're only getting 50 searches a month. So those aren't even worth going after. But I did want to show you the keyword list that I found here. And I haven't researched all your competitors. I've just researched the keywords and your top competitors. And these are the words that they're being found for. And again, this is what keywords are. They're just phrases that people search every month. So what you do is you want to make sure you integrate these keywords in your content, that 1,500 words of content. And then again, when those bots crawl your sites, you'll start getting pings for these. And the more times that Bluegrass foam installation gets pings, the more relevant you are going to become. Now, something else I wanted to show you real quick before I let you go. I don't want to take up a lot of your time. But as you can see, these are the number one ranking people in Lexington and Louisville. And they don't have a lot of content. So by adding more content than them, adding those keywords, make sure you're getting the good powered backlinks in there and things, you're going to start out ranking these guys. And once you start out ranking them, you know, a big volume, a big share of this volume is going to come to your website. And then depending on you guys' close rate, when they call, you close them and go get it taken care of. Again, my name is Leo Arona from Arona Marketing. I hope this video wasn't too drawn out for you. Usually make them a little bit shorter, but there was 2 different cities that I wanted to show you here, 2 different websites and 2 different numbers, so it took a little bit longer. If you love what you see, feel free to reach back out. We can set up a time when we're both available and we can actually do a Zoom or just a phone call so we can really get down and see what it is that you're trying to do and if I can even help you. But from the numbers, the search volume I'm seeing here, you know, even if you only got 10% of that, that's 85 more people that you're serving a month. Even 5% is 40 plus. So, again, my name's Leo Arona from Arona Marketing. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was insightful for you. I'd love to hear back from you. Have a great day.